when I see that you're taking trades, I'm looking at the time. I'm like, man, that would have been like 3 or 4 in the morning for me.
Yeah. So the good thing about you like explaining that you took this buy right here was a perfect example of you understood that the daily was buy, the 4 hours buy, but on the 30 minutes you knew that we were gonna have to start turning around into these buys, but we were in a sell.
Yeah,
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 that was just it, man.
yeah. Because I did previous to that on I just did it to start practicing on Sunday because we spoke Saturday, right? So Sunday evening I hopped on a few too, and yeah, I hit every whole number, bro. I was like, oh, okay. Um, so that alone made me feel confident, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I just been practicing the same, and it's like I kind of go ahead sometimes. When you do whole numbers, do you do them just on the like, for example, 400s or like 450,
I
5,
do I so
550?
I do hundreds and fifties, you're gonna fall into the trap of, oh, well, then can I just do 25s and 75s? Yes,
Right.
they'll hit sometimes, but I would rather eliminate them off and only stick to 50s and hundreds. I
Okay.
would say just straight, I used to just say just straight hundreds, but I don't want to take away the fact of 50s hit too. A
Yeah, I
lot.
saw that. I saw some yesterday. That's what I'm asking.
So 50s do hit. You can do it. I do it 100%, but I don't want to cloud nobody's judgment on don't start doing the 25s and 75s because then you're just gonna have to start having a bunch of lines. I would
Yeah,
rather
yeah, yeah.
I would rather stick to the money makers than play
Okay.
with the guessers.
Okay.
50s and hundreds, man.
Yeah. So and then let's say like this one, right? You took it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you started at what, 450,
Mm-hmm. Correct.
and then you got out at what was it like
It was
4?
over here. I wanted it just to be, pass right here.
Past
So
that one? Oh, okay.
yeah, but if you wanted
So,
to go off, I do everything just strictly off a whole number. I'm just looking at a whole number, so it'd probably be like, here, let me do this.
and then let's say, well, you're going for the buy. Usually, typically, that's where you were. That's what you would target, right? Like
Correct.
the next.
And,
Okay.
and to be honest with you, the whole point of if we're buying is gonna break through all this. It's supposed to continue going up. So yeah, you can easily hold this stuff.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I pretty much got the concept of it. It's just putting in more practice.
Yeah, 100%.
Um.
More practice gets you more confidence.
Yeah. I went in live, bro. I was like, fuck it. Let me put these emotions to the test.
Yeah.
um.
How to get rid of the emotions, this is just to speed track you. How to
Yeah.
get rid of the emotion part, start with a small account and then just put some trades in, feel how you feel the lot size or the
Yeah.
quantity size. Once you feel comfortable and confident, then move it up, then move it up, then move it up.
Right. Right.
Always start small. I see
Yeah.
people, they'll go crazy, they'll start big, and it's like get some concept, get some proof, get
Yeah.
some on just on your end.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's exactly what I did yesterday. I went
Mhm.
in first, with the 0.01, and then, zero point 0.2, zero point 0.5 and whatnot.
You
And
have to
then,
know your that middle, that medium.
yeah,
Like you got to, ooh,
yeah, that's a good
dang,
point right there. Yeah, look at that.
dang. That's
See,
wild. And
so
look,
for example here, right?
850
So then the 850 is now became the new support, right?
support, and it's the buy. Correct.
So then it's still time to kind of like jump in and then just,
I would know. Don't do that now.
yeah,
Jumping was at 8 when we were looking at it right here, 850.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as questions, bro. I don't have, like I said, it's just putting it into practice. Let me see. Um,
Give me all your inputs on like the mentorship, the teachings and everything. I just need to make sure, you got all your questions answered, you're taken care of, you're good. It's just something for me to make me feel like good that you're taken care of with everything. So like,
no, yeah, definitely. Your mentorship is definitely helping, bro. Like I said, it's pretty. Some people, I mean, including myself, like at first, yeah, it's the way I was thinking was having all this stuff. I mean, there's a reason why I came to you because you
mhm.
have it so simple. Um, so now I'm just trying to get used to not having it so. not I'm not saying complicated, but just having all the stuff on the charts,
Mhm.
as far as all these trend lines and all these indicators and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, Same with the trend lines, like I don't really go off of that. It's just it kind of just guides me to see kind of like
Hmm.
where it's heading, but I don't know. I don't depend on it.
There's no depending on it because it's just a trend line. You can't put a price on trend line. So,
Right, right. But yeah, as far as everything else, man, I mean, you do explain it well. Now that I'm speaking to you, sort of the questions kind of answer themselves because I'm like, okay, well, no, wait, wait, I did get it, I did get it. I'm like, okay,
mhm.
I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah, man.
Um,
And I'm glad everything is able to like show you personally, like, hey, man, just me and you on this Zoom call, 30-minute time frame, candle sits right here, 850's taking off. Like, you, anybody, it doesn't matter whose face is on these Zoom calls, anybody can do
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. Um, so then, do you in the mornings just because it's New York, do you just hop on the 5 minutes just on that occasion, or is that the only time you trade? That the
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of question about this 5-minute thing. So I have a lot of clients. Some are scalpers, some are swing traders. So I
Yeah,
have to adjust, and it's not me adjusting because I can do it all. It's been
yeah,
doing this for 8 years, but I have to. Hey, if Carlos says, "Hey, I'm a swing trader," Anthony, I only want to do swing trading stuff. All right, I got to adjust to your swing trading higher time frames. But if I have somebody else that says, "Hey, I'm a scalper," and he makes money scalping and da da da, then hey, I'm gonna be
yeah,
scalping for that moment because I have to do both. I
yeah,
could
yeah,
do
yeah,
both. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Like
because I mean, like I said, uh-huh.
me and you could have just scalped this right here. We could have just went to the 5 minute, look, broke structure, came back, 850, took off. Me and you
Yeah,
could have did that. So
right.
if we scalp this right here, then hey, would that make us scalpers? I guess cool, but no, we just made some money. That's it.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, because I was looking, I mean, like I said, I have time. I think I have more time in the like early morning. So I think I was thinking of doing that, maybe hopping on the 5 in the morning when New York opens or something.
The only thing
Um,
about the five that I don't want you to fall in the pitfall of is when you understand you're in all buys, don't fall into these pitfalls of this.
of the trends going down. Okay.
Yeah, because you will. You will. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
draw your little trend line just so you know, all right, we broke it, so now we got to be doing some type of buys. But if we're staying right here, just dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
don't.
just don't. Yeah. And then on the price action part, it won't change, right? It's just still 850s, 950s,
Yeah, price
five
goes
five
with
minute under
that.
the. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll check that out. But let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, man. As far as news, you said you don't do news. I know you don't trade the news, but I'm saying like even though there might be news, do you stay away from that anyway? Or
To be honest with you, I don't watch news, so I wouldn't even tell you if something came up or about. The reason I don't watch news at all is because I had to make this system to where I got to take out everything that can be manipulated. So
yeah,
with
yeah,
the candlesticks, I do them all black because you can't manipulate me with the red and blue and get me anxiety in my body about,
yeah,
oh, is it selling or doing this? All right,
right,
cool. You can't get me with how market structure or like how the candles are forming and candlesticks. That's why I don't talk about these candlesticks. I don't talk about higher low I mean not higher lows, the double top, double bottoms, W's,
right.
all that
The
bats and all
equals,
that
yeah,
stuff, all that foolish, unnecessary stuff. I only go off the smallest thing on this whole chart because if this whole chart can be manipulated, what cannot be manipulated is price. Why?
yeah,
Because if me and you own GBP, JPY, or gold, at the end of the day, we still got to make our 1 million be from here and take it to 10 million up here.
yeah,
Everybody's across the board that has to happen, regardless of anything going on or any manipulation. You can't manipulate me on price. So I just
right,
stick with price and you can manipulate me with news. Because if I own the news and I'm having the world go different direction than where I'm going, that's what I need them to do. So I can just pay the news to say whatever. Then no,
right.
I'm not gonna watch the news because then it's gonna influence me on a specific way. Every time it's selling and you see the whole TV red, buy. Every time you see the whole TV green, sell.
Yeah,
That's
usually, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I was just asking because like, yeah, I don't watch news either, but like I said, it affects the charts. Like, when they say whatever, and then it just pulls up or pulls down.
Mhm. Well,
Um,
we can't control it if we knew what was going on or not.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I usually try to, how on TradingView on the bottom, it'll like show like if there's news coming up or something. I just usually stay away from that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, because like you said, I don't know if it's going up or down. Um,
Yeah, correct. And I try to stay away from 9:30 right at the opening because that's when all the banks orders are getting
yeah,
pushed. We don't have enough money for the banks money orders because we'll get either stopped out. You ever seen
yeah,
when at 9:30 when it starts going crazy?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That
we
freaks
don't have the
everybody
money
out.
for that. Yeah, we don't have the money. Regular people don't have money for those big wicking outs and all that.
Yeah, that shit was it was messing me up in the beginning when I was trying to right. Those fake outs, man. Yeah, I'll just end up just scratching my head like, what happened?
Yeah, just 15 or 30 minutes after that 9:30.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, brother, that's pretty much it. I don't have, yeah, I'm trying to see here. And then like the RRs, usually you go for like a 1-5, right?
One to
It's
five
just, yeah,
because of Monday through Friday. So if I
yeah,
take a loss Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm still good, just low in profit as long as I win Friday. But if I lose all five, then shit, the whole week. I just, you know what I mean?
yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I usually hit 1 to 3, but yeah, doing it your way, um, I noticed that there's not much drawdown, so the
Yeah.
reward is higher. So I was like, oh damn, that's just crazy numbers. I'm still trying to get used to. I'm like, oh okay.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, well, this might be short. Yeah, like I said, that's pretty much the only questions I had. Nothing too crazy. It's just like I said, just putting in more practice and just I was thinking of also checking out because I've been on GJ
Hmm.
EU. Will that be a good other pair to like kind
Yeah.
of like look at?
EU is basically the slowest forex pair out of everything you can get.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a very perfect beginner pair because look over here, you just go, you can see how clean it is. Straight 300.
Yeah. To what? To the 600 pretty much.
It's whatever you want. How greedy are you? That's what it comes down to, really.
Yeah. Um, would it matter to the sessions on these pairs? I mean, I know New York is usually high in the beginning, but
Mm-mm. It doesn't matter. It's just you're gonna get low volume when it's not in the
yeah, it's pretty
market
slow. Yeah.
open. Yeah, it's just gonna be slow. That's it. That's the only difference.
Yeah, because I was like I said this week I was testing that out on GJ and just because I will usually hop on um in the evening like from like 6 and on. Um, but then that's me. I'm just wired. Just I usually sleep late, like really
Mhm.
late. So I stay up and just look at the charts, or either I'm in a trade. But I don't know. I mean, if it's easier, a little bit easier and quicker to make it on New York session, then I could probably try that out.
It's just more volume. That's all it comes down to. When markets open, there's a lot of volume. When it's closed, there's not a lot of volume.
Okay.
So
Um.
we next week, send me a text, give me updates, and we're gonna hop back on a Zoom call next week.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, man. Just keep me updated and send me a text next week.
Yeah. What is a good time, preferably, or like time wise?
Whenever you're ready, man.
Okay.
Just send me a text and we'll schedule.
All right, for sure, man. Yeah, then I'll do this, and then hopefully it's all good news.
For sure, for sure. All right, man. Enjoy your day,
All right,
Sid.
Anthony. All right, brother. Take care, man.